Hello everyone, welcome to SAM IELTS YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope that you're all fine. Well, this channel is actually dedicated to the people who really want to settle down in abroad. For either for work or for study. If you really want to settle down in the English speaking country, then IELTS is the mandatory document that you need to submit along with your application. IELTS is the International English Language Test System where you need to get band 8 plus in the first attempt itself. Please do understand, if you really want to get band 8 plus in the first attempt, then you can visit www.samielts.in. Alright, the people who really want to learn English for their profession, then of course you are welcome to watch this channel. Well, today's topic is all about the marking criteria. Well, what is marking criteria and why it is important? In the IELTS writing, most of the students actually got only 6.5 instead of getting 7. If you are really looking for the Canada PR, you need 8,777. So here I am going to discuss one marking criteria which is all about the task achievement. If you really understand what is task achievement and what the examiner is actually expecting from you, then for sure you will clear the IELTS exam in the first attempt itself. Alright, listen to this video till the very end if you really want to clear the IELTS in the first attempt itself. So what is task achievement? Task achievement is something which is very important, that the examiner is actually identifying whether you are able to accomplish all the questions, all the tasks given in the essay. This task achievement will be determined only based on 2 paragraphs, which is the introduction as well as the conclusion. You heard it correct, body paragraphs are not included in the task achievement. That is for coherence and cohesion. So in today's video, I am going to discuss only about the task management and also how the examiner expects you to write a perfect introduction as well as the conclusion. Basically, you need to understand how to write a proper introduction. Well, despite of any type of essays, you need to have only 4 paragraphs. One is introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2 and conclusion. Today, all the details regarding the introduction is going to discussed here. So, I am going to tell you a formula that you can actually use to write a perfect introduction. So, what is the formula? The formula is GST. You heard it correct? GST. So, what is GST? G means general statement, S means specific statement, T means thesis. So, when you get the question paper in hand, you need to read the question and understand the problem statement. Also, you need to identify the type of the question. Alright, so the general statement is something that is not given in the question paper. So, you need to identify the baseline of the question and you need to write it in a general manner. This general statement is actually mandatory if you are really looking for band 7 plus. Some IELTS tutors actually told that general statement is not necessary. However, in my point of view, I feel that the general statement is mandatory because you have the chance to explore the general statement in the present perfect tense. By that manner, your grammatical range will also be enhanced. So, while writing the general statement, take up the baseline from the introduction, then expand it through a general statement which should be in the present perfect tense. This is called as G. Then, what is S? S means specific statement, which means whatever given in the thing that you are actually writing in different words. This is called as the specific statement. This is also called as the paraphrasing. Well, 99% of the IELTS aspirant know what is paraphrasing. So, you need to understand that you are going to rewrite the statement in a different set of wordings. This is actually called as the specific statement. Alright, then what is T? T is actually called as the thesis, which means you need to answer all the questions which is asked in the introduction. Which means you need to answer all the questions which is asked in the essay question. The essay may have one question or the essay may have multiple questions. Whether despite of the questions is asked, you need to address all the questions answered in the introduction itself. If it is been an opinion essay, then you need to say you agree or disagree. Or if it is a discussion essay, then if your opinion is being asked, then you need to discuss. So whatever the question demands, you are going to explain all the thing in the introduction with one line. You heard it right, just one line. So, the introduction as a paragraph basically consists of these 3 lines and the word limit should be 60 to 70 words. This would actually enhance your score in terms of the task achievement. So, if the examiner sees impressive introduction, then obviously your task achievement will increase, and of course this carries 25% of your marks. Well, I believe that you got a clear idea regarding how to write a perfect introduction. If you want any help regarding this, you can visit www.samielts.in or our team WhatsApp number 90431408844. Alright, with this note, I am going to tell you what is the difference between the conclusion and the introduction. Well, the conclusion and the introduction both are same. Yes, both are same. But the one important thing that you need to understand is that in the conclusion, you should not include any new ideas. No new ideas in the conclusion. Instead, you need to skip the general statement. What can be written in the conclusion? In the conclusion, the paraphrasing, which is the specific statement, has to be written along with the answer. In the introduction, you may say, I will discuss 1 point or I will discuss 2 points, whatever it is, without telling the main point. However, in the conclusion, you are supposed to tell what are all the main ideas that is discussed in your essay. That is the huge difference between the introduction and the conclusion. Relatively, the conclusion is very small compared to the introduction. If the introduction is of 60 to 70 words, then the conclusion would be of 40 to 50 words. That is enough for the conclusion. If you ask me how many words I can write, I would suggest you can write up to 280 words. Remember, in the IELTS exam, if you wrote any incorrect sentence, the examiner will actually strike off the sentence and then cut down your word limit. So, don't be appropriate in writing only 240 or 250 words, because you need to extend your word limit. Then only if something goes wrong, then you will have word limit. Remember, if the word limit exceeds, then that is not a problem. The minimum threshold of the essay writing is 250 words. However, there is no upper limit. If you really write 280 words or 290 words, then that is fine. That's not a problem. However, if your word limit just downgrades, which means you write only 240 words or 230 words, then your word limit is not matched. Then for sure, you are going to get the minimum marks. So, I will recommend you to write 280 words to 290 words in the essay writing. While writing the essay, your introduction and the conclusion should be in a perfect mode in order to impress the examiner. So, the general statement, the specific statement, the thesis statement should be there in the introduction, as well as when you look on into the conclusion, the general statement is not needed. No new ideas should be included in the conclusion. You need to write the specific statement with the different word, different paraphrasing. Also, the conclusion, the thesis should be in the main points which was discussed in the body paragraph 1 as well as the body paragraph 2. And that's for today. So, if you are really interested in getting the band 7 plus in the IELTS writing, you can visit www.samielts.in or our team WhatsApp number 90431408844. We are actually running a short-term course. So, if you are really interested, you can sign up there. If you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Also, never forget us to follow us in the Instagram. Thank you so much.